the reorg was 7 pages long.
Well, cause it's all repetitive, it's like every year we're like.
So.
No, I mean, I guess it's different things. By the way, your document, did you notice what it did this morning, or last time I sent it, what was the date, Friday? Oh my God. Did you see, did it?
What document?
The agenda.
Oh, okay.
When I opened it, the PDF had the same page 10 times.
Oh,
Did
it occasionally does that.
Yeah.
Her emails occasionally will.
Did it do that for you too, or?
No, I didn't notice this time. I only looked at it quick. I didn't scroll through it for once.
I don't know what.
It was the same page, just duplicated 10 times.
So,
I wonder if that's got something to do with, because for the website, I do it with, mainly for the minutes, but I do it with the agenda too, just so I'm in the habit of doing it on all of them. I have to compress the PDF files. It's a site that our IT, our web manager, we call him, gave me to do it, so I know it's reliable, but I wonder if there's a glitch in that, and that when I done it, it's compressed it, and it's duplicating that in a download
Right.
sometimes.
So when you write it initially, when you do it for the first time, do you do it in Word?
First time's in Word, yeah.
Yeah. So try and just do the export PDF from that.
I print the PDF from that.
Right. There should be a button to just say go make a PDF.
Yeah, I do, I print the PDF, and then I have to compress the PDF file, because it was taking up way too much space in the background. I don't know web development, but he said it was taking up way too much space.
For that, I mean, because the agenda wasn't very big.
Well, it was mainly the minutes, but
Right.
because I don't ever wanna forget to compress the file for the minutes, I do it for the agenda as well, so it's the same process for me each time.
It did something to it. It was so I did remember the new time. That's the reason I opened it up.
Told him I said I was gonna send out a separate
I
email reminder,
did
but I
not
said it's on the
remember
top of the
until
agenda.
6 o'clock when my alarm went off on my phone, my little notification, hey, by the way, you got a meeting tonight, and I looked at it, I'm like, that says 6:30. Why does that say 6:30? Crap, the meeting is at 6:30. Todd, you're finishing dinner. Cause that's what I was in the middle of doing, making dinner. Oops.
So do I have to wait till we're in order to ask questions, or should I ask now?
What kind of question?
I don't know what's going on with that. Whether it's being recorded or whether it's streamed, who's streaming it, if it's being streamed to a private account, or if it's being streamed to, like something for the township to access.
Until you're in meeting.
Just ask.
It's being recorded.
I just want to ask, I just want the details, what you're doing, that's all. But I'll wait till we,
No, it's, I'm gonna call this, it's 6:30, next meeting to order. Now you can go ahead and ask.
yeah, can I just ask, so are you streaming right now, or are
I'm
you?
recording.
You're recording, and where does the recording go to?
I'm gonna put it on a Facebook page
On
and
a
on
Facebook
YouTube.
page? And YouTube, okay.
Yep.
Got it. No problem, I just wanted to ask what you guys were doing, alright? Are they as guests doing this then? So they would have signed
They're
in?
residents.
They signed in,
They sign in sheet there.
alright. Okay.
Obviously notify us that they're
Yep.
recording. All right, so the first order of business is our reorganization. So we need to, president, chair, vice chair.
I nominate Marion to keep your,
And I'd like to keep this in 2 separate motions.
right, Marion as the chairperson for planning commission. Give me a second.
Okay. So what are we thinking? You guys just keep it the same, you guys,
We're doing just chairperson.
like, yeah, but longer, can we discuss the entirety of it, or is it just?
Go for it.
No, I just wanted to ask.
No, I made the motion, you can decide to discuss it, or,
Okay. One of the questions I had, we still have a interim member who's not, did they resign?
Huh?
Remember the initially,
Alternate?
the alternate member? Yeah.
Oh,
Remember, it's just the paperwork.
We haven't had anybody since Jack, right?
Right. Do we have to do anything about that?
Not now. We have it out there for people to submit a letter of interest if they wanna be on it.
Okay. Alright. I just wanted to know that. It just was it was a hanging check, that's all. So I'm good with it. Yep.
Was that a second?
I can second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Vice Chair, I recommend that Becky continue in that position.
So I need to make a motion that Becky be the vice chair.
We need a motion for that, yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion that Becky be the vice chair.
Need a second on
I
that?
can second that.
All in favor?
Um,
Motion carries. You don't have any other officers?
Nope.
Do we need a motion on secretary? No, because I hired by the township. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's,
Yeah, I just didn't know, because I know they have to with Megan and.
yeah,
Okay.
you just get to stay right in your position.
I was hoping you'd nominate someone else.
You're not gonna make it. Okay, there is no applicants to be heard this evening. So we're gonna go right to our zoning saldo update discussion.
So I got your tables, turned them into the file. Did you send me?
I have not
No,
updated since our
okay.
last time.
That's fine,
Well, I will start going through.
that's fine. I cannot finish the table, or the change log there, but the page numbers, because those tables will ultimately make, yeah, they'll shift those pages, so I only
The
wanna do
two
it
that I
once.
have, did they work? So, here's, the one of them I made in PowerPoint, but you can copy it into a Word
Right,
doc
right.
if you want to, or you can keep it separate. I don't know what's gonna be better for you.
So I think for like editing purposes, we keep the separate, so they're, you go and you edit them there, but I still need to put them in the file so it expands the pages to
So it's
where,
printed correct.
yeah,
Right.
and they land on the pages that they
Right.
need to.
Got it, okay.
Does that make sense? Like, keep a Word document without them in it for editing purposes, and then keep the separate tables, you know, for editing
Sure.
future.
Right.
But have everything in one file for the supervisors and printing and the use of the book.
Right. Agreed. Yep, I agree with that. Can I add something?
Sure.
I would like to, one by one, go through the clean sections and get to like, okay, let's look at this section and just be done with it, check, we don't have to touch that one.
Okay.
Because we have a bunch of stuff that's clean already, we just need one set of eyes just to do a couple of grammar fixes perhaps, right?
Right.
Most of it's good. So let's get the part that's good and everybody, if we can just read those parts, and I sent that list out, I think a couple meetings ago, but at any rate, if we could just focus on getting those read, make sure that they are as clean as we think they are, you'll have to match our current version with the printed version, basically what we got to do. And then there's a few sections where we know we have heavy change, that's what we're going through now. But if we could just clean up those ones that are pretty easy, that'd be good.
I think it was one,
Here, I got a list of this.
1 and 2 were good, 3 is the tables, 4 is where we had all the changes.
Yeah, but I
And
gave a
then-
list of the
yeah.
sections that were clean. So also, when your email comes out, I don't know if you know this, but mine comes in as NA from the center.
It does all the, ever since we're having that struggle with our email
Because
addresses.
it makes
the
it
same thing.
almost impossible for me to search the inbox. when it
I
comes
know,
up.
it's
Okay,
Yeah, I get
been
the
an
same.
issue.
Yeah.
alright, so, let's see.
Oddly enough, when you would send it to my original email, it was fine, but when you send it to the other one that actually like receives them now,
Alright,
Well, because we switched, email providers.
okay.
so according to my notes from the last one, Article 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, I'll repeat one more time. Those are all ready for us to just do a read-through comparison. And then the other articles, 4, 7, 13, are the ones where we're doing heavy, well, not heavy, I mean,
There
there's
had more
fixes,
changes.
that's all.
So what were those articles again?
Alright, I'll read them slowly. Articles 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
And they're the ones ready for proofreading.
Those, yeah, and basically what you gotta do is take the electronic document and compare it to the print document. And any differences that you find that need discussion, like if it's an if and or but, whatever. But if it needs discussion, just highlight it so we can look at it and say, okay, make the changes.
So all of these are right
Sure.
now are,
Makes sense.
they're in one file.
That's fine. You guys will just have to keep track of page numbers as you're going. Keep track of the section. And if you have questions, we can. Right. And then I'm working backward through the tables with both PowerPoints and Word doc, whichever works the best. To catch you up, what we're trying to do, we have a printed SALDO, a printed zoning. It's difficult to search, it's hard to use. We're digitizing the whole thing so that it's easier for everybody to use. It's difficult to organize because some of it we had to literally scan the documents. So it's been difficult, and that's what we're discussing now. How we
Awesome,
finish
thank
it.
you.
We're very close.
Good, good.
In case you were wondering back there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, thank you.
So I think that's a synapse that's,
Yeah, so by the next meeting, we should hopefully have, the clean ones all proofread, be done with them,
right.
and.
I'm gonna say, I don't know if I'll have all the tables done by next meeting. I will have more done. We're just gonna keep getting them done.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have,
Yeah.
is there any big stumbling blocks left?
It's just, they're
The
just,
printer, that's gonna be the final one,
Oh,
is
no.
getting it all organized for a printer to actually be able to say, okay, here's your file. They'll give us a proof. We'll have to do a proof after they print the first.
do, just do it on the UPS and then.
That's really used in the past.
Yeah. And then how do you print them on demand? What do you do, print like 10 of them to have, and then just if you need them, you
We'll
order?
probably have to print like 25 to
To begin
start,
with.
because we have to give them out to everyone, you guys, the supervisors, zoning hearing board, and then this way we'll have a few extra on hand afterwards.
No, that's after. the-
After everything's been approved.
Yeah, after,
Right,
that's after the
right.
approval.
Right.
No, we only need what, 3, or how many copies do we need
Well,
for
we
the
need to send
draft?
one to the law, was it okay?
The Bradford County Law
Clerk or whatever.
Review or something.
No, it's like a law book that
Yeah.
actually, the lawyers actually look at, that we have to send it to them, it's a state thing.
We have to
Okay.
have it on site at the school, the
We gotta send it
library.
to the library, we gotta send it to all the other municipalities and the county, and
Like hard copies or digital copies?
we could ask about, we used to send hard copies to everybody.
I mean, I presume they would want whatever.
We
you-
might want digital.
So we're gonna present to the public a hard copy and a digital copy, so presumably they would want whatever we're gonna give to the public. They should be identical, but obviously.
Well, however they're gonna consume that for because this is for review, right? Or you
Yeah, but
talking-
they also, we
Right.
are required to give it to them for them to
Right,
keep.
they'll want.
Right, right, no,
So-
I understand.
Yeah, they don't comment on it, it's not that kind
Right.
of review,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's not that kind of review.
I was
They
thinking, I'm
get
just trying to
copies
figure
for
out
them to
what,
keep.
what we need for the next step, which would be the review, not necessarily the
Well,
final.
the only one we'll send out for review or for comment will be the Bradford County.
Okay.
But the next step for us.
That'll be a
is,
question for John
we
too, is
would-
where we have to have it.
From our procedure though, what we would do is we would get this to where we all agree on it. And then we would make a recommendation that the supervisors adopt it, right? And then they
Review
would-
it and adopt it, yeah.
Review it and adopt
But
it.
the
And then
public
they would
has to
review it.
have,
Right, okay.
Yeah, it
so
goes
that-
to a
that's what
public
I mean,
hearing.
But what do we have to do to get that public hearing? Do we have to just vote that we want to adopt it, or is it the supervisors? who get it?
Supervisors will set
Yeah.
that.
Right.
up.
So then we just recommend it to the
You just make the
supervisors.
recommendation to supervisors, it's all ready for you to review and to advertise to the public and to
And-
adopt it, because once they adopt it, then it takes 30 days to enact it. So
Right, and then that's when all the copies have to go everywhere.
generally, we'll have them probably done before then. We'll probably make a few copies, and as long as they approve, then I'll go make all the copies. I don't usually wait till it's enacted. So, as long as they say, yeah, good to go, I will make all the copies. we'll probably have to have like 10 up front to start for the review process.
Got it. I think we have a plan. So no motion needs to be made about it right now.
No, not until we get it all put together and like, our complete look through.
Right.
Does it look like, so we're gonna have anything for, next month's meeting?
Not that we've heard of yet, I haven't.
No.
They have till when's the deadline for our next one? Meeting is what?
Today.
Yeah, today was.
Today was the
President's
deadline
Day.
for February.
Okay, no,
So no.
it doesn't sound like we've done, have anything, good, cause then we can get,
The only one I'm still really anticipating, and I don't know exactly when, will be that rehab hospital for the Little Water area.
We haven't heard from
We
them.
haven't heard back from them in a while. Usually they'll send me updates if they reconfigure and then they wanna come in and talk, but I haven't heard from them. But they do sound like they wanted to commit to the project. They were also looking to purchase a couple extra parcels to possibly make their project a little larger.
Where is this?
Right on the corner of Willow Lawn and Mile Lane Road. It's an empty 5-acre parcel there now that is owned by Dave Rubin. They're considering buying a couple of parcels down the road up Willow Lawn Road. It's a true rehab hospital, so it's zoned residential there. And so technically the hospital itself, they're licensed as a hospital, but we would consider it a rehab facility, which allows it to go in.
Which there's one up there already.
Correct, yeah, but this is specifically, it's different than a nursing home type rehab. That's all they do is surgery rehabs.
I thought they were gonna
We're gonna
come
do-
in as a hospital and do
Conditional
conditional use,
Yeah,
use
okay.
not provided for, because we don't list hospital
Yeah,
as a use, because
whatever
because
was
that
gonna
would
be.
meet up.
I think
that was
either
something
way,
they were gonna discuss with
needed
their
a
legal
conditional use
team.
approval. Either way, they needed
Yeah.
a conditional use approval.
But I think they were gonna discuss that with their legal team, because it might need to match up as a hospital, since their licensing is as a hospital.
But that's all TBD when they.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
okay, we need to approve, first of all, the November 10th, 2025 meeting minutes.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly.
Would it be terribly inconvenient to email these along with the agenda? 'Cause when I open the agenda to read the agenda, were these attached?
No, she
No, I
emails
sent
these
these
right
out
after the meeting.
I sent them to you right after the meeting.
Get them the
Usually
day
next
after.
day.
Yeah.
You sent both of these the day after? Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
so
that's-
November
all right, yeah, I just-
11th, you would have received that,
Yeah.
and December, whatever, 2nd.
Okay,
you
all right, I'll
received
make
it.
sure I go back and email.
I usually
Got it.
respond.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
because the reason the November one was because there, was
The date.
the date
Yes,
was
was wrong on the
incorrect,
agenda.
so we had to
Okay. All right.
correct it.
And the
do
reason
it.
I send them to you guys, well, whenever I get them done, but it's typically the next morning, is so that you can read them then and tell me if there's any changes that need to be made, so that when we get here,
Right.
you don't have to worry about a change.
Okay.
So, did anybody have any comments or corrections?
Which one are you looking at?
The November 10th one.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from November 10th.
We need a second? Any opposition? All in favor? Motion carries. Now we have the minutes for the December 1st meeting. Again, is there any supervisors meetings, January 14th and January 28th. And is there anything you guys want to discuss or have questions?
More of a PSA, public service announcement. So we used phone verification to call, to speak with Ms. Menard to get approval. We are seeing documented cases of audio, synthetic audio being used for that purpose.
We have a physical POA.
What's that?
They have
We
Yeah,
have
that's
it,
fair
yeah.
enough. Yeah, I understand what we did there and how, I'm just, letting the board know that these synthetic audio attacks are happening. They're happening to banks, they're happening to phone call centers, they're happening to secretaries' phones. So when you pick up the phone, you may not be talking to a person that might sound like somebody that you speak with day to day. So synthetic audio attacks are on the rise due to AI. So you should be
It's
aware
not
of it.
surprising.
The township should be aware of it.
Yeah. But we do make sure that just kind of a.
Right.
They wouldn't have had time to do that, they didn't know they had to make that call till they got you.
No,
So-
I know, yeah, and.
I'd have been impressed if they
That's
accept
why
that.
we
Right
That's
now,
why we
it's,
want it in writing.
it's not, right now, it's happening to people who tend to be very high profile, which Ms. Menard doesn't have zero profile, so somebody might see her as a target to attack her in a way, so. We just have to be thinking about residents and thinking about the people who might use that. The folks that we deal with here, we see them so often, it's easy for us to back people up as it gets more and more people we don't know. Because we've been seeing it with phone service lines, helplines, have been a big target in secretary's offices.
Matt, may I ask a question?
Yeah.
Just clarification, do you mean if someone from the township calls a resident for an official thing, your concern is that there might be some, AI
So
robocall doing something?
that's one use case. So as part of our procedure, if somebody is unable to attend a meeting
Yeah.
and they need to provide permission to do something, we had an elderly person who's not able to travel.
Okay,
And so we allowed her to call by phone because that's traditionally the
I
way that
see.
they've been able to do.
Yep.
What I've seen just through the world by itself in news reports and things like that is that AI is being used to reproduce synthetic voice files.
so
And
your
they're-
concern is it might not be the resident on the other
And we
end?
should think about that as a township as a whole,
Thank you.
because, yeah, that tends to be where they attack is the focal points of the touch points of the township.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, is there any other discussions or questions, comments? In our correspondence, we have the usual stuff that you can read at your leisure. There's nothing else.
Very efficient meeting.
Yes. Your first meetings of the year usually are.
Good job.
6:52.
So 6:52, we will, have a motion to adjourn.